Welcome, anime enthusiasts, to Squad Nero, the ultimate destination for all things anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just taking your first steps into the captivating world of Japanese animation, you found your home. I'm Rob, aka Sage. With me today, I have Niall, aka Croco's Corner, Chef D, and T Smooth, your guides through the vast realms of creativity, epic adventures, and heartfelt stories that anime, animation, and gaming have to offer. Join us each week as we dive deep into the latest releases, explore hidden gems, and discuss the hottest topics in the blurred community. Get ready for a journey filled with laughter, tears, and the unbridled passion that makes anime a truly unique art form. Without further ado, let the anime odyssey begin.
All right, quarter of a century, baby. I figured I'd start this one off since Rob is he's getting there. He's getting there. But yeah, we back at it again. We took a week off. We had to get ourselves back in order. As y'all know, we out here trying to level up, bring better content to you guys, show our appreciation as much as we can. Um Last week, I myself was able to go to Common Palooza while I was on a work trip. Phew, learned a lot of information to help build the growth of this channel. Also met a lot of cool people. Met Ming Chen from Comic Book Man. Um, Ming, if you jump on our YouTube, because I know you said you hit that subscribe button, I want to say thank you for everything that you, pretty much all the information you provided. Very helpful. It's going to help our growth to the channel. Appreciate it. Especially Skywalking to Neverland. Um, where is it? Where is it? My apologies. Sarah Wolowski and Richard Wolowski of Skywalking to Neverland also provided some amazing information on what we could do to grow our channel better. Also, Phantom Nerds was able to check out their podcast. Two of our boys here, Sage and Chef D, real good friends with them. They provided some dope content. When on the panel I got to check out talking about the anime odyssey for how anime affects Western culture, what have you, and brought up some good points. Everything under the sun, like great animes that we all used to watch, Gundam, uh, Dragon Ball, what we got started with. All of it was fire. Really do appreciate it. Once again, we back and we gonna be growing, making moves, doing what we need to do, get our name out there, and pretty much evolve and level up. That's what we gonna do.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. We are happy and blessed to be able to go to these conventions. So the more y'all see us out, the more just walk up, say hi to us. If you see us out, most definitely gonna be our dream kind, as y'all already know. We already let y'all know that. So just be on the lookout for us. If you see us out, say what's good, take some pictures with us. We don't mind networking, trying to learn some things, or just even trying to work together with other people as well. So just keep us posted on that front.
Nah, don't take
Uh,
no. You can take pictures with us. Not say she ugly.
I'm sexy as hell. Might
Nah.
be the sexiest in the group. I ain't gonna lie, but that's not up for me to decide.
Wow.
Might be.
Wow.
Might, after this haircut, I'm feeling myself, nigga. I don't give a damn what you feel. I don't give a damn if it's Channing Tatum right next to me. Who you picking? Me. Fuck. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I don't know. You
Chris
might need to go back to your barber. It look a little bit lopsided.
Chris Brown to me, even if it's lopsided, I'm still looking fly with it, nigga. A lopsided cut. Who you know pulling
You,
off a lopsided cut, nigga?
bro, you gonna have to walk like this so it can look straight. How you doing?
That's crazy. How you doing? All right, though. Let's get this started. A couple things have started, or a couple things that's very important right now. My Hero has just recently ended. We got JJK doing some twists and turns. Kaiju number 8 is still going strong with its season. But first of all, I want to start off with something that I feel like we've all been waiting for since kids. We have another trailer of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, aka Sparking Zero. I want to get everybody's first thoughts on that. It's a new trailer going over the fusions and fusion characters and everything like that. Looks like in-game anime or cinematics or anything like that. So it looks pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. So without further ado,
Oh yeah? But I'm plenty strong already. You better not cry and complain when I wipe the floor with you.
I'm ready, so bring it on. I'm not gonna lose.
Can I even win this fight? Yeah! Da 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 da!
Ready for this? Here you go.
Time to get serious!
Yeah!
Yeah! No, shut your mouth!
Let's see who the strongest one really is. Ha! I won't hold back then. Ha! Me! Ha! Me! Here goes! Ha!
Go 10!
Cauliflower! No way we can lose if we fight together.
What? Come on, Go 10!
Okay.
Fusion! Ha!
The great goat chase is here to take you down.
I can do it!
I'll show you what I'm made of. Your opponent is the one and only goat chase. Here we go. Take this. Ta-da! Rapid fire, super donut. Super attack.
Do you really think you can beat me? The fun is just getting started. I refuse to lose to someone who transforms with such a dumb-looking pose.
Your use of the Potara is but a blasphemous imitation.
Behold my true power! Let's do this thing! I, Gogeta, will finish you once and for all!
Such fool!
Fool the exterminated! Now I'm going to crush those ambitions of yours! This is Vegito Blue! Now, let's settle this once and for all! A confrontation between two fused Super Saiyan Blue warriors. Now this should be entertaining. This fight will decide which one of us is the strongest. This is the end for you! You're finished!
they getting saucy as fuck, y'all. They getting saucy with it, dog.
Eh,
Nigga, you said, man,
my,
oh
my
man.
thing is this.
That
I'm
was
looking
cool.
forward to
I
it.
thought it was
It-
gonna be more than that. Ralph
Yeah.
was talking about.
like you really, you. I'm not gonna lie. You gassed that up a little bit way too much. Like,
I
cool.
said,
They showed.
I said it was the future characters. I didn't say it was nothing crazy.
But it's the fact of it's like honestly at this point I don't want to see no more character trailers. I want to see like full on gameplay, the menus, what's about to happen, what I can and can't do, how exactly is it set up, like how many people can I have on one team? Because I know you can have like what 5 or 6 when you're playing Tenkaichi 3. It
It was,
Don't-
there was a
don't-
point in time where you could have like multiple, like not even 5, 6, like multiple, like a whole list of characters, and then you just keep going until you get to the last one.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I know the game's going to be fire. Like, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's like, cool, yeah, Gotenks, Trunks, super, good Trunkos, whatever it is, Gotenks, and then Cleffa. Like, I knew he was going to get Cleffa and Kale and all them. Like, my question is this: do you got to pick them on a team for them to fuse together, or are the fusions separate? because that could have been like the opening screen where they come in like for the title sequence, like when you're getting ready to fight, and you could just see them transform. If I could have them both on a team and then I can just fuse them together, that'd be a dope concept. Because honestly,
That's what I thought it was.
That's what it looked like.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like you never know. You never know.
Well, regardless, if they start doing tournament at the cons with this,
They're
I'm
not.
not gonna lie, I'm whooping ass.
When does it come out
I
though?
feel like they could
It,
later on this year.
it ain't coming out later on this year. 2025 more than likely.
Is it? Didn't they say 2024? Late
I
2024?
said I thought it said 2024.
I don't know.
Nope. Release date will be October 1st.
Told you.
I guess that's going to be
This
your
year.
birthday gift to yourself.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I don't have to pay for it. Let's go.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's
My,
crazy.
my
Hold
birthday
up.
not to the end of the month.
I don't care.
Wow.
Bruh, it's like this. How many games have I have that you were able to play before
All I know is I'm about to be whooping niggas' ass. In
you
this
you
damn
ain't
game.
touching me?
Yeah, all right.
You don't even want to play me in Naruto.
Bruh, because I'm not playing that game.
We can play Ultimate Ninja 4, and I know you got that.
Absolutely not.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Running away from
Not
the
on the
fight.
PlayStation. Not on the PlayStation. I'm not playing that weak shit with you, nigga. I'm playing Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. See me when it come out. Until
Okay.
then. Until then. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so
exactly.
fun fact, I did participate in the tournament while I was at Comicpalooza. For Tekken 8, I placed ninth out
How
of
was it?
26 people. I placed ninth out of
Okay.
26 people, but Street Fighter I got knocked out pretty quick. I went 2-2 in Tekken, where I won my first two. Then my third match I lost, and then since it's double elimination, I went to losers and lost there on my first match. So I went 2-2. Street Fighter, I lost my first match, won my second match, and then won my first match. Lost my first match, went to losers, won my first match in the losers bracket, and then lost my third match. Got me knocked out. So at least it ain't go 1-2. Overall, 3 and 4. I'll take it.
Was niggas cheesing?
Bruh, heavy.
Had a feeling.
They
but-
wasn't cheating like that, but they were using a lot of tools. It was just like I was getting mixed in a blender.
I'm weak. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about Sparky Zero though. I'm excited.
I'm excited, but I thought the trailer was gonna have a little bit more.
Agreed.
I'm curious about GT. They haven't brought up GT. It seems like they might make it as a DLC, which I'm kind of pissed about, but at the same time I understand. Still,
Well,
you supposed
that's
to have GT.
when Dragon Ball Fighters came out. We didn't really get GT characters until they were DLC.
Yeah. I just hope that they would do different, because that story technically happens before Super, if I'm not mistaken.
No, because it's not really canon.
I know it's not really canon, but
But it's
terms of
not
the
canon.
timing,
It's not canon.
I know.
Because here's the thing: if they technically GT happened at the same time as Super, because Super picks up after the Buu saga, literally, and GT picked up after the Buu saga. So GT's not canon.
Still, I feel like they had some of the sauciest transformations in GT. Super
Eh.
Saiyan 4 especially. And I like Super Android. What was it? 16? 17? Yeah. Him, Oob. I know I'm playing as Oob once that game drop too. Oob gonna be one of my mains. But alright though. It don't seem like anybody's too excited about that. Y'all know what happened to My Hero? Y'all wanna talk about My Hero first or JJK?
We can talk about it. I haven't watched it, but we can talk about it. I can get my 2 cents on what y'all
Wait, I
talk
thought
about.
y'all you said it ended. I thought y'all said it wasn't gonna end or have a few more chapters.
What's that? My Hero?
Yeah.
Yeah, my hero. Didn't we say that
No,
last show? You were like, oh, it's not gonna end or something.
no, it's ending. It's in its ending phase. They just had the last fight in the manga, and in the anime, it just started up with what should be the big fight.
Okay.
Like the start of the big fight, but the big fight is a long. It's a long. It's a lot. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot. So like you watching it wise, if you just watching it, you should. It'll probably have another season. Yeah.
What are you thinking? Another
Yeah.
two, maybe?
No.
Or
No.
you think they're done
Not
on season 8?
just this season and then another small season maybe afterwards. It's to the point where depending on how much they fit in this season, it could almost be like this season is core 1 and the final is core 2. I wouldn't be
What?
shocked. I
What?
don't like you really could wrap it up in 2 seasons.
So would it be smart? Like, let's say, like you said, they're coming upon the big fight. They lead everything up to that, and let's say the big fight, they make it a movie. You think
Well,
that
they
would be
already
like?
started it. That's the thing is they kind of I think they taking liberties in the anime
Mm-hmm.
because I could have swore like I saw the most recent episode and I could have swore that this what happened in the most recent episode did not happen as fast in the manga. So I to answer your question, I don't think it's going to be possible because I don't think they're going to animate everything.
So you feel like?
Maybe
So are they gonna rush everything at this point?
possibly, which I mean some people might enjoy that. I'm not necessarily too keen on that. But they might say, well, people didn't receive some of these things in the manga very well, so let's just skip over that. Has that happened before though?
Mm-hmm.
In any
What?
manga,
Where
have
they
they skipped
rushed?
over like
Promise
like
Neverland.
yeah, outside of Promise Neverland though, because that was just
Um,
I don't know.
trying to think. It was I forgot what anime it was because I felt like they left out a lot. I would say Mira Nikki, but they just changed the whole ending. Because I read the manga, and the manga has a totally
Mm,
different ending. So they didn't leave anything
maybe
out of
something
there. It's
like
just they just
that.
changed the ending.
They just changed it. I don't. Maybe the fight did start this soon in the chapters, but I don't feel. Yo, in the last season, did we see everything with not Lady Nagin. What's the sniper lady? Did y'all see the sniper lady last season?
Yeah.
Maybe not then. Maybe not. This might be they got to this fight really fast because of how long it is. But even at that, it's starting now, T. Like the fight started last episode. The last big fight started.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if there would be any room. Maybe the finale, like, because this fight happens in parts. So maybe they animate everything now, and then like the fight that I literally read like 3 weeks ago, they make that into a movie. I could maybe see that. Yeah, yeah.
I think that would be a honest, good cash grab for them to do that because then they can go the AOT route, where AOT's last two episodes were like pretty much 2 hour and a half movies. They
Facts.
could probably do it with this because honestly, the My Hero movies that are not canon, that are like side stories, they were really good. They were really good. I enjoyed like animation, story, everything. I enjoyed everything about it. Because even in the last one that they did, everybody pretty much got their shine, especially Bakugo.
Hmm.
Because in the first one, it was pretty much All Might and Deku having their moment. Now this one, everybody was able to get their shine.
That's what you might like. If you like that, then you might like this season that's airing now
Oh
because
yeah,
a lot of it should be. You're not gonna just get the main characters fighting who you expected the main characters to fight. You go and get like you get a lot of side stories during this part, and that's the part that was kind of the controversial thing for a lot of people. At least one of the points that were controversial with the manga,
hmm
it's that they did that. So if you enjoy hearing about like the different stories and seeing different characters get they shine, they don't disappoint with that at all.
got you, got you. All right, cool, cool, cool.
All right, so we gonna talk about this ending, or
Yeah, go ahead, talk about it.
I really know bits and pieces of it now. Did you catch up with it or not?
I'm reading it now. The very, very last chapter. But I'm rolling. I'm kind of figuring out what's going on here. I don't know if I like it. I knew I
Yeah,
would be iffy after that last
especially this
after the
nigga got a
last
side
chapter.
mohawk. You see that nigga side mohawk now?
Who
The Midoriya.
oh shoot. Yeah, I do see it.
Nigga got a
Ugh.
fucking side mohawk. That shit look
Ugh.
disgusting as shit, boy.
I don't like that.
Plus, I always assumed by the end of this, when they did like the first scene, like they did in Boruto, where they showed like the future, like this is the story of the greatest, how I became the greatest hero alive, and that nigga was on top of the building. Now with what we know, spoiler alert, the nigga Deku don't got no more quirks no more because he used the rest of One for All in order
Yeah.
to beat Shigaraki and all four. Nigga used all of the embers, all of the flames of that shit, right? So why the fuck is this nigga on the goddamn building like he's still saving people and in the fucking costume too? This nigga's a regular pedestrian now, bruh. The fuck is going on?
Oh, you talking about Deku?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Look, like I can see it's like after the big battle, and he's just recovering, and it looks like he's, yeah, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that's probably watching right now, because maybe y'all can elaborate for me, because yeah, I am behind on the manga, but how did
I don't
he?
like it. I
How
really
did he become quirkless again? Please just give me a quick synopsis.
just a quick so you know how basically he had the All Might. He had to do the All Might at the end. Without spoiling anything for anybody, he had to do what All Might did with him. He had to do the same thing.
So he gave his quirk to who?
nobody. You can't give
N-
it to nobody.
he ain't he transferred it.
To
He
who?
transferred it
To Bakugo?
to do you really want to know?
Just tell me.
Spill the
Uh
beans.
he transferred it to Shigaraki in order to stop Shigaraki. It was the only way that he would be able to stop Shigaraki was if he transferred his if he transferred
The power of friendship.
the power of in a way, see, kinda.
The power of friendship.
Not for nothing.
Yo,
Bro, and it
this
kind of
Fast and Furious
I liked
formula
it up until
nonsense.
bro, I liked it till they got up to this point. And then once they got to this point, I'm like, dang, yo. So I'm the person who liked it all. It's literally like Attack on Titan all over again for me. Like I don't know. I'm like kind of pissed.
You're
But
making me.
they made it make sense though. Like it's not something where it's just the power of friendship and that's it. The day is over. Nah, like it's they really sit there and they explain like, yo, we and they set it up like everything that happened in the beginning of what this anime season just started with. So like the whole stars and stripes thing,
Yep.
like that whole part essentially it kind of was a callback to that more than anything else. So he had to transfer it not because like he could have stopped he probably could have stopped Shigaraki with just with literally just maybe Black Whip and something else still there. He probably could have still got it done, but it just it just was no way. It was the way that he locked everything up. Like if he hadn't had everything all locked up emotionally and whatnot, then he could have stopped him without having. He would have had to still transfer some of his quirks, but he wouldn't have had to transfer the whole thing. But it was because of how locked away the actual true Shigaraki was that he had to transfer everybody over. And then it wasn't even that that's the thing. I don't like when I'm trying to do this without. I kind of want y'all to just read it or watch it yourself and get your own opinion. So I'm trying not to spoil things. But it was the caveat to All for One with the original owner. It was all of the things about that caused him to like everybody had to put their foot forward to actually defeat. It ended up not even being defeating Shigaraki. It really became defeating like I can't remember the original owner's
All
name.
for all.
Yeah, just all it just like literally not even just all for one the person. It was like they had to defeat all for one the quirk. And that was where everybody had to transfer over. So it's not something where it was and again they foreshadowed that may be the case with the Stars and Stripe fight. Like in order to actually beat this quirk, you have to beat it from its actual essence, like its essence itself.
So be.
But it was
What
the
should I
reason why
say?
it was Power of Friendship T is because basically all of the quirk members, like all of the members of off or one for all of the individual vestiges, they had to like use their willpower to beat this quirk. So it was weird. And then
Man,
seeing how it end with him not even, cause to Rob's point, how is the show going to start with this is the story of how I became the greatest hero of
for a
all
second.
time,
For a second.
and he don't got, yeah, it's for a second. It wasn't no the greatest hero of all time. Like somebody could still beat you out at this point.
Yep.
How do you like nothing? He talking about I still got some of the embers like he All Might. And it's like, well, we seen what happened with All Might with that. He
Like
can't do nothing.
my thing is this, because I see like just skimming through the last chapter that just came out. I can see that everybody's hurt. Everybody's recovering. He's quirkless again. Now, if
Yeah.
they would have had some situation where like him and Bakugo was quirkless because they had to like really give something up, I'll probably be like, yeah, okay, I could deal with that a little bit. But
It make
him
no
going
sense
back,
for Bakugo.
I, I, I'm just saying, I understand it don't make no sense. But if I don't know what happened with led up to this point, really, I'm getting the top of the
Yeah.
surface. But what I'm saying is, from my point of view, for it to be a little bit more fulfilling, Bakugo to me was like a second main character
Hmm.
with his ties to Deku. So if in some chance he had to lose his quirk along with Deku, then I'll be like, okay, maybe I I could deal with how this ending is ended. But I don't know. I'm gonna read it from probably. I'll catch up. I think I'm 3 seasons behind the anime. I'll probably just like speed through them as quickly as possible and then just read from there
Yeah.
and just run through it, just like I
Yeah,
did with
get your
Demon Slayer.
own opinion on it. It's kind of weird cuz hearing what you said about you like seeing characters that we haven't heard that much from have their moment of shine. It make me think you going to feel like how I felt when you actually get a chance to read it. I feel like you going to feel like I did where I was like, oh, I'm really happy to be able to see these characters. Like we only heard so little about them throughout the series, and they're using this final part to tell you more about their convictions, to settle scores. Like it's not just like it's doing one function. Like they're doing that with characters from multiple functions, whether it's a family line or a friendship line that they need to finish tying up, whether it's a cultural thing that they need to finish tying up. Like that was I actually appreciated them doing that. And at the same time, they was keeping all of the villains in. They was doing all of the villains was doing what you would expect them to do. The way that they broke up how everybody fought everybody, it was really nice. Like the way it was moving was I personally, and that's why I kept telling y'all week in and week out, like yo, y'all got to go read that. That was what I was telling y'all need to read is when they was doing that. It felt like a war. It felt like a good war arc, and then it's just like you get to the last, bro. You get to the last like 3 chapters up until we are at chapter 424. From 421 to 424, or maybe 422 to 424. it just like and went into oblivion. I don't. It's like dog. The closest feeling I could say it remind me of, and maybe this is gonna turn a lot of people off, but it's just the truth. It remind me of how I felt with Attack on Titan when Aaron was going across that water. I was still on this. Like I was still with the series. I don't know about y'all, but I was still amped when Aaron was taking all of those Titans and was going across the water. And then it was just after he got to Marley or whatever the other place was called. I always got them confused. I don't know whether it was Eldia or Marley that he was going to. I think it was Marley. But when he got there, even at the beginning, when all of the people was like running to the edge and shit like that, I even liked that part. But everything like after that, like when who was that? Armin's girl. What was
His
Armin's
girl.
girl's? No, yeah, what was his name? The girl that he liked with the blonde hair. She was the female Titan.
Annie.
Annie. When Annie met her dad, that point, everything from there, fam, I hated it. And that's how it felt with this. It's like up until right when Deku first started to do the vestiges, okay. But like right there, right at that point, that was where it just I don't know what this ending is. I hope that they got an alternate ending.
That's how I felt reading Demon Slayer. I wanted a different ending.
Yeah, this is like that. This is like that. Where you already knew all of the stakes, they talked about it, but the way that they executed it just
Yep.
man, this is the last chapter. This 424 is disappointing. And then Rob, I don't know if you peeped it, but are they hinting at Shigaraki still being a thing possibly?
Nah, that nigga did.
That's what I thought, but then this whole speech from All Might, what is that supposed to mean?
Nah, he was saying that if you say depended on the look on Shigaraki's face when he perished, because Deku was sitting there saying he did get to save him, but All Might was telling him, "No, you did save him
He's
based off
saying
of the
just the
last
way that
look."
he looked.
Yeah,
Okay.
we saved his soul at
Okay.
least. This nigga Bakugo, they got this nigga Bakugo crying because this nigga found out Deku was quirkless.
Well,
Like,
I'm Bakugo. Shit. I'm Bakugo. Bakugo represent all of the fans. Like, you telling me he don't end with the powers? He just quirkless Deku. He gonna be the principal or something? They could do a spinoff where he like the principal. That might be
I don't want to see that bullshit.
but that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now too, bro. I'm just trying to like figure out a saving grace, but like it just don't even make sense for how the story first started off. It's just like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan really didn't give you justice from that very beginning. Remember the beginning scene? Remember that? Like, did they ever make up for that beginning scene? Do you ever felt like the ending justified the very beginning?
With his family dying.
At the very nah, remember it was like he had that speech at the what did he say at the very beginning? It was like we thought it was the narrator, then we figured out it was Aaron as the show went on. But this was like the very beginning.
Demon Slayer.
No, not Demon Slayer. Attack on Titan. Remember how it was like that monologue from the narrator, and then we figured out like later on as the series went on that was Aaron that was speaking. Like we could deduce that it was Aaron that was the person who was playing the narrator.
Yeah.
The in that very first like it might have been the first chapter or the second chapter. They was talking about I can't remember exactly, but it was basically talking about like how everything would end. And the ending that they actually had for Attack on Titan, it did not like I remember people talking about that. Like it didn't satisfy that like that little monologue that happened with the Aaron narrating voice. It didn't satisfy it. It was just kind of like this is terrible. And that's how I feel with My Hero Academia. Like it didn't feel like this is how Deku was supposed to be, at least.
And then don't they show this nigga walking back to the goddamn Hero High School? Nigga, you're not a hero no more. You
Yeah, he
quirky.
shouldn't be there.
What the hell are you doing here? What's going on, bro?
Yo, you just wow, you just really don't like Deku right now.
It
Bruh,
kind of make you pissed.
I got
With this
questions.
little shaved head.
Maybe they got something up their sleeve that we'll know about. But right now, I don't know. And that title of the chapter was epilogue. Unless they got an epilogue part 2 or something. If they ended off like that, boy,
No,
oh,
it's
That's what
supposed
I'm.
to be another epilogue. It says it's gonna be another one.
It has to be. It's mad characters that this didn't touch on. All this touched on was
Mm-hmm.
the two most popular that you already named, T, which is
Well,
Bakugo
and Deku.
and and Deku. That is the only two people it touched on in this whole entire chapter. We got all of this stuff that happened beforehand. And I get it, the stakes were supposed to be high, but like he can't get his own quirk. Did we ever meet his father? Is that ever happening?
that nigga deadbeat.
Did we ever weren't we supposed to meet him? Didn't the author of the series say, "Yo, we gonna meet his dad by the end of the series"? In the hospital bed, next to All Might, we still can't meet him.
He seen his son sacrifice his life in front of for the whole entire world. He still ain't popping out.
Still ain't there. So we gonna have to wait till epilogue 2. And then it's like, bro, I'm good. Like, I don't know. I might be done reading it now. I mean, we already here. We at the end, so I'll see what happened to everybody else. But like, that wasn't it. Give him his powers back,
done.
bro. Like, give him his own. Give him. I wouldn't even be mad if he had his own unique power. Could we do that?
It'd be
Like
funny if he
something
had
we
a
never
latent
seen
ability.
before?
It'd be crazy if he had a latent ability the whole time.
Yeah, I would be fine with that. And then it just popped out once he finished with the embers, or maybe the embers of One for All. You know, like stimulated it or something. But for him to have nothing. So you tell he wasn't the only quirkless person in the show or in the story, as we see in the anime. There was another person that was born quirkless. So you telling me that rat dog get to keep his powers, but Deku, the hero of the whole series, has to lose his? For what reason? For what reason? I wouldn't even been mad if he had decay. I would have been fine with that. That would have been fire. Like, leave it on Shigaraki gave him one last parting gift before he went to Oblivion, and now he has to use decay to try and figure out a positive way to use these powers. Something that they actually go over what happened with so Shigaraki may have been quirkless. That's all I'll say in case y'all want to check back up. I gotta go back and read it, but he may have been quirkless. So the quirk that he had was designed so that way he will fuck his life up. We learned that in the later chapters.
All for one did that.
Right. So if you took that power and now gave it to Deku and told Deku you have to make it something it wasn't ever in existence supposed to be, because it was a quirk. It wasn't even a quirk that was like passed down or anything like that. This was a quirk that was manipulated by All for One and Dr. Whatever the doctor's name is.
Dr. Jiro face ass.
Yeah, the doctor. That's literally what I was about to call him, because that's the only thing he looked like him. But Dr. Jiro, Price Right Dr. Jiro, and All for One made like they manipulated that quirk to make it as evil as possible. So why not give that to Deku and be like, you gotta be, if you truly are the hero that you say you are, you gotta take this quirk and make something positive out of it. They couldn't even do that. They didn't, like, nothing. There was nothing that the best decision they could come upon was, oh yeah, make him quirkless at the end. Okay.
They just don't like Deku.
Some straight tomfoolery,
It's like
dog. I'm
taking
telling you.
Spider-Man powers away from him. You gonna write a story where Spider-Man loses his spider powers, and that's the end of the day? Who wanna read that? Who
That
wanna
man,
read
not
that?
that man. Now was about to wild out.
He was ready.
Man, let's stop talking
Sad.
about trash. All right. I don't know. I don't know if it's trash or not. I could be wrong, but golly, dog. That's a. I got too many questions.
It's Attack on Titan too, bro.
Dead ass. Hopefully, once we see it animated, it might ease us into it a little bit more, like Attack on Titan animation did, kind of, somewhat. But nonetheless, let's move on to something that isn't so bad right now. It has quite a few plot twists so far. JJK. JJK, man, hold on.
Don't want to talk about it.
We was on break this week, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
on
was
break
on
this
break this
Sunday. It's on break this Sunday. Come on, son.
Oh, nah, we talking about it.
Nah, son. It's the fact that 5 minutes about to turn to 30 hours. They about to do me dirty. I don't know what's longer. These 5 minutes or Goku powering up the Super Saiyan for 19 episodes,
I'll wait.
bruh.
Bro, I ain't
They're not
even
gonna go
think
that
about that,
crazy.
T.
They're making us wait these full 5
Bro,
minutes.
why you just do that? You low key just made me pissed at this shit. All it took was 5 words from you, and you just like really made me pissed because I hate when animes do that. I hate when they make
You know-
5 minutes,
Yo,
55 chapters. It like is so. We just got. I told y'all about my whole theory why I hate that so.
bruh, I feel like this 5 minutes about to carry on for 3 chapters because there's gonna
No,
be
it's 20.
Oh, you think 20 chapters for this?
Bro, it's about to be fucking 20 chapters of this, and it was only 3 minutes that passed.
I don't think
hate.
so. I
Yo,
don't think so. I think we winding down towards I think either the merger monster. I don't see it ending again. I don't see it ending. And we already expounded upon this. We did a deep dive with one of our intermission series. Me and Niall did last week. So if you want to tap in with that, it's at YouTube Squad Nero Podcast. Intermission episode 24.5. We talk about this and Boruto in depth. But real quick though, I don't think it's ended off with just Sakuda. They brought in that merger monster for a fucking reason. They're gonna bring him out, and Sakuda's gonna be the one to bring it. I think Yuji or Yuta, because they had wrote down 3 reasons or 3 things that could happen with. If you haven't read it, this is what happens. Spoiler alert. Yuta has transferred his brain using Kinjaku's curse technique into Gojo's body. So now he has Limitless and he has the 6 eyes. Basically uses Gojo body, but it's Yuta. Everybody's calling him Gota now, which I feel like is very fitting because that nigga is low-key the GOAT as of this point in time. Yuta's damn near the main character. Out of all the L's that
Goku
Yuji
is
done
still
had to
dead,
take,
though, right?
Gojo is still dead, but technically now, hear me out now. We've seen in the series before a dead person actually still be able to use their body, right?
mm-hmm.
Who would told you?
With not Toji, but Geto, Gojo's friend, who was taken over by Kenjaku.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, right before the prison route.
When he choked that nigga at the
Yeah,
train
he
station.
choked himself.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think either we're getting it's either two. I think it's either 2 things. Either Yuta is still alive, and he just lives on as Gojo, or Yuta ends up dying because of the 5 minutes is up, and Gojo ends up being able to take his place,
Mm.
which I feel like is a possibility because Jujutsu Kaisen, as long as you know the flow of Jujutsu and as long as you reach that pinnacle, the sky is the limit for what you're capable of doing. This nigga Sakuda transferred all his cursed power into 20 fingers throughout the whole entire world. Fucking been permeating and fermenting for thousands of years. And it came back out and said, "Hi, niggas, I'm back." And just started smacking niggas left and right. besides Gojo up until recently.
Wait, how many fingers? How many fingers has he had at this point? All of them.
24 out of
Pause.
Oh, he got all of them. He had
Pause.
like 18 or 19, but then he couldn't find the last one, so he used the pseudo.
Rika ate it, right?
They bubblified. Nah, I don't believe so. They bubblified Sakuda's body, so he basically ate his head, and that was a pseudo finger, basically.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
niggas on his cannibal shit. OD. But I think I think this next chapter is going to be very important, and I think that's why they took this hiatus for a week. Because I was expecting another chapter. I'm curious. Like I'm waiting for the leaks, all of that shit. But
Rika ate one for sure.
Rika ate one.
She ate the last one. It was the one that Sukuna thought Gojo hid.
Oh,
She
okay.
ate that one.
Mm.
I didn't even know. The more you know. Nonetheless, though, who it ends with a domain clash between Gota and uh Makuna. Makuna, yeah. Is it? Is that it?
Is it
Maguna.
Goda or
Yeah.
is it Yujo?
Nah, it's Gota. Gota and Maguna. So
I hate that name because they call Oda from one like the creator of One Piece, they call him Goda. So now it's like Gota and Goda. And I'm like, dang.
Duh.
He's still using what's the name body?
Gojo.
Megami?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
No,
Sukuna still
Sukuna,
using
yeah.
Megami. Yeah, Megami ain't.
Bro, I don't know
Megami.
why
We
I
ain't
thought
seen
he was
Megami in
Megami
20
packed
chapters.
up. Megami packed
I thought
up.
Sukuna
It's
was using his
over.
own body.
He
How would that
made
even
his
happen?
body. Well, you not wrong. He like remade Megami's body into his body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Megami is dead.
He slicked the
Megami
hair
is
back.
dead.
He done turned-
If they bring, I'd be mad at this point if they brought Megami back. Cause he just gonna walk around in Sukuna body, and then if this is the fair, y'all making me nervous. All of these series about to end just bad. Y'all low key got me feeling like this might end up. I'm slowly but surely preparing myself that Demon Slayer was a domino falling, and the rest of these series is the rest of the fucking dominoes. And I'm like, I'm almost there. And it's literally just because of that fucking statement he said about they about to make this the longest 5-minute fight. Cause I know that's where anime, to me, that's like one of them things that could send the anime right it just go bad when they start doing time lapses and stuff like that. They either do them as ass pulls or they do them because it's just to fill the rest of the story, and then they end up having unsatisfying conclusion. And I just don't know. What if this really did end with Megami and Sukuna's body and Yuji and Gojo's body? And they just walking around normal. Hey, how you doing?
Nah, I don't
How's
see
life?
it ending like that.
They couldn't do that.
That would,
Nah.
bro.
Not what he's been through. That would be like, no, they can't do that now.
I agree, but bro, y'all got me nervous. Cause first, like, so what? Yuji's not going to defeat Sukuna in his body, right? Do we all agree that it hasn't happened yet? So it's all
I think he
circumstantial.
So-
has because we still haven't seen his domain expansion.
So,
We
my,
So
I
you
understand that.
you think he gonna beat Sukuna?
I think what Yuta is about to do is severely weaken his ass, and with the help of Toto, he might be able to deal the finishing blow with his domain expansion.
Wait,
What
wait,
if
wait,
Yuji
wait.
do
Last
it
time we
so
talked
slow?
about
hold on, hold on, hold on,
how
hold on, hold
his
on.
total used Boogie Woogie
Yes, yes.
and how.
It's even better.
You want to see what he
you-
using,
you-
Derek? I'll send you a picture.
Hold
What are
on,
you using, a tambourine?
hold on. I got it. I got you.
Yeah, the church ladies would go crazy with that
See,
technique.
can you pull up a picture of this church tool he got? Just can you pull up a picture of this old 1918 Edo Tensei era little toy he got? It looked like a child's toy, and he just using. And I don't even know. You know the way that he do it isn't even the way that you play the instrument in real life. This is freestyle. You don't even play the instrument the way that Toji is using it,
I'm about to show you this. You gonna sit there crying.
bro.
Take a look.
Okay.
Bang.
So he has to hit something.
It's even
feel
even
like-
faster though.
Yeah, I'm about to say it looked like it because
So-
with the
It's
nub,
about to be
yeah,
like
it
a
was-
clapper. They should have just used one of them
yeah,
clappers.
like the little clapper paddles.
He should have used that. The actual instrument don't work like that little clapper. It just don't work like that. So he got this freestyle thing where he bangs the thing real fast up against it.
This is literally what
And-
it is in
Oh,
real
okay.
life.
Bro, but are they from what y'all saying, they're making it seem like they trying to set the stage for Yuji. Damn, for Yuji to be the one to beat Sukuna, but it's like
That's why I asked Rob, do you really think that Yuta is about to beat Sukuna right now?
No, he's not.
Yuda's not beating him. No, he's not. But
all you gotta do is just hold on for 5 minutes, bruh.
that's all he got to
But with
do.
Yuji being a vessel, wouldn't it be easier for Yuta to go to like take over his body or something?
No.
Mm-mm. The best person, especially because of the bloodline, the best person for Yuta to have taken over would have been Gojo. Because, like, you
Okay.
got to understand, they got a shot at somebody actually being able to, like, use the six eye.
Yeah.
Yuta he got the blood at least to be able to possibly utilize it. And it
And
looks like that's the case, is that he
he's-
can.
He's one of the smartest sorcerers outside of everybody there that understands the ins and outs of jujutsu sorcery.
And has the deepest curse energy well out of any character that we got so far. So like it had to be Gojo that they would use, but I think it's disrespectful to Gojo. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to see somebody fight in Gojo's body. I really don't care to see that. But it should be another fight with Gojo should be enough to Rob's point to weaken him enough to where every time we think the man weak though, Rob, every time we think he weak,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be tired and done when Toji and Yuji was fighting him. And then as soon as he saw them little blue eyes, he was like, "Oh, I got all my energy back. I'm all good. I'm straight." What y'all like? That's what I think his little ice chick was trying to explain is that he ain't using his full power. So it's like if he don't use his full power against Yuta, and he have another power up.
I think he started to, especially when he unleashed his Fuga and did that flame arrow. That flame arrow is fucking monstrous, my nigga.
Monster.
Sukuna flame arrow.
Yeah, he
Brought
used it.
that Fuga out again.
He brought it
It's
out
really
almost.
called a Fuga.
That's what they call it in the anime, or that's what he says in the anime. But it's
When
like a
he
black
toasted
box
that
opener.
Joko nigga.
Yeah,
Toasted that nigga with his own power.
yeah. He
brought
already
that
used
back
that. Yuji technically was fucking trying to rip his heart out because Sukuna is still pumping that shit with curse technique. He's still like on a deficit after getting hit with so many black flashes, and Yuji's punches hits his soul. So throughout this whole battle, think of it like a Muzan, but instead of being poisoned from the inside out, he's being poisoned from the outside going towards in. Sukuna is.
So I got
So
a
here-
question. With the fact of Sukuna utilizing Megumi's body, and he's getting hit with all these black flashes, he's getting his heart ripped out. Yeah, Megumi's dead. He ain't coming back. I don't see this. I like. I have like my whole thing
gone.
is like, bruh, you were literally because Sukuna. Yeah, he probably feels it, but I'm pretty sure Megumi feels it more. I have this like dumb thought that Yuji's gonna find his way inside Sukuna, no Diddy, and have a talk with Megumi, and Megumi's gonna be like, "Nah, man, I'm just gonna die, man."
He already did.
He already did that.
I feel like he's gonna do it again to try and wake him up. And
No,
then
Probably.
he's
I
gonna
could
try and
see.
talk to him.
Yeah,
after
I could
Black
see that
flashes
happening
and
again.
all of this shit, I doubt he gonna be able to just walk around like ain't nothing happened.
I really
I
think,
mean,
but
Scooter can heal though, so I mean, I guess that
bruh,
would.
he gonna
I
look
don't
like
know.
Jake Paul after Mike Tyson's finally done with him whenever they had that fight.
nah, but this is the
Jake Paul
reason
gonna
why
look like
Yuji was so important though. Yuji is probably the only one who has done like outside of Gojo who has done significant damage to
Sukuna.
Sukuna.
Hmm.
Yuji is only targeting Sukuna's soul. So there is still a possibility Megami is alive. What I think though, and what I think Gege is gonna do, because Gege is just a masterful asshole. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that nigga know exactly what to do to be like, yo, Gege, what type of monster are you, bro? Like, who created you to be this way? I think all of this is said and done. Yuji's gonna beat Sukuna. He's gonna open up his Fuga, hit his ass with a fire arrow, finally deal the final blow or something along that lines, involving Yuji's domain. Finally get Megami back. Megami is gonna be like, fuck all y'all niggas. Unleash the merger. Cause I think Sukuna dropping all of this cursed energy throughout the world will have gave the merger monster more than enough cursed energy to be able to actually manifest.
I got one for you. Let's go in the piss you off category. Let me do another piss you off one.
Oh lord.
Here we go.
Yuji, Yuji soul swaps with Megami. So that
But
way it's him and Sukuna.
but Ui would have to be there.
Why? If he
Ui
learned
Ui
it,
Ui was the one that swapped the souls. He's the only one that was able to swap the souls. He teleported the souls into each body, but the person has to agree with it.
Goda backs him into a corner. Yuji sneaks up behind him with Yui. They do the swap. Megami is in Yuji's body. Sukuna and Yuji are in the body again because of Yuji's connection. He starts to fight or wrestle with the soul of Sukuna. They pack Sukuna up out of here, and Yuji dies with Sukuna. That's the only death that happens.
I'm okay
That's
with
the
this.
only death after this point.
I'm okay with
That's
this.
the only one. That's the only one left after this point.
I'm
Is
okay with
Yuji
this.
is the last death.
I'm okay with
The
this.
merger monster, to Rob's point, still manifests. Megami gotta fight him in Yuji's body
Mm-hmm.
with his energy, and and Yuta has to fight this merger monster in Gojo's body. So it's like Gojo and Yuji fight one last time together, but it's through proxy. It's just their bodies fighting,
Yeah,
and they
I'm
gotta
okay with
take
that.
the monster down.
I
I
want to be
don't.
pissed off.
I'm not okay with that, but I could see something like that.
I'll be okay with that.
That way, Yuji is the only casualty left, and it's the plot where, because the author said either it's gonna be Yuji is alive and everybody else dies, or Yuji is dead and everybody else lives. So at this point, everybody else would have lived. It just would have been that Yuji died with Sukuna.
I'm okay with that.
Man,
Make
where
it
the hell
happen.
Nobara at?
Make
Where
it
the hell
happen.
Nobara at?
Make it happen. Make it happen.
I don't know if I like that though, T.
Make it happen.
I don't know if I like that at
I
all.
don't
I
either.
actually would like really kind of be a little pissed off if that's what happened.
You nut niggas would never let that
Nah,
live
nah.
down.
That would be
Let the,
yo, nah, son. That would be
no,
better than Demon
no.
Slayer. That'd be better
They
than
would
Demon Slayer.
niggas would never let that down. Niggas already saying that this is Yuta's fucking series. This is Gojo's
Pretty much.
series. If fucking Yuji dies before they even finish the final boss, nigga, you
It'd
know
be
how upset
crazy.
niggas
Nah,
would
I
be.
feel like Yuji doesn't.
Yes.
Or,
yes.
or, or,
if a
or,
merger monster
or.
comes,
Hold
Yuji
up.
has to be the one.
Hold up. But what if they do the soul swap? Yuji beats Sukuna. He's able to use Sukuna's ability in Megumi's body because technically they have a connection.
He's already using Sakuda's abilities.
But I'm saying him being inside Sukuna's body. Let's say he destroys Sukuna's soul from the inside, and they utilize the body that he's in for the soul swap, take down the big bad with Sukuna's body. Technically, You could say it's Sukuna's body, even though it's Megami's.
Yeah.
I guess.
That could work, because that way, and in the process, Yuji ends up dying, using up all his
Yuji,
energy
yeah,
and all that stuff.
using Sukuna. So you got okay. So yeah, and that you could still have Yuji be alive. So everybody would be in a different body. It's just body swapping is the whole way of the game in
It's
this
Freaky
at this
Friday.
point. Pause, D. I saw that face.
Freaky.
But that's what it would essentially be. It would have to be something where Megami no longer can get his body back, and maybe he take on like Yuji's body. Sukuna is going to die, but to what T said, Sukuna dies from within via Yuji. Yuji stays alive in Sukuna's body that looks very similar to his own, but he stays alive in Sukuna's body, and then he ends up dying, taking down that merger monster in Sukuna's body. And then it's just the rest of them just, hey, you live in a different life now. You just live in a different life. As messed up as JJK can be, that wouldn't shock me if this series ended with everybody alive, but it's all messed up. Like it's all just wrong.
All over the place. Yep.
They gotta become the new monsters. The universe has to balance.
I can't be the only. Cause yeah, that's a good point. You bringing that what you just said in the last chapter. Yuta said, and that probably means something deeper. But Yuta said, if nobody is willing to become the monster, I will. But what if it wasn't Yuta that was supposed to become the monster? What if that role was specifically supposed to be for Yuta, or excuse me, Yuji, and he literally becomes the monster by literally becoming Sukuna?
Yeah.
And that's been foreshadowed because remember when he was fighting the soul manipulator guy, the other soul
Mahito?
manipulator, Mahito, he was like, all right, I'm done. When Mahito did what he did to when everybody was injured and Yuji was kind of at his breaking point, and we saw those wolves behind Yuji in the anime, and we saw it in the manga too, where he had those wolves behind him and he was hunting down. What if he was becoming that role then? He was becoming the bad guy.
After he beat Mahito.
Yeah, right when Mahito was about to finish off Mahito, and he was walking down to him, and Mahito was envisioning him with the wolves behind him.
Wolves, Megumi wolves.
Nah, it's just wolves in general.
Just
it was
wolves.
basically like he was the wolf. Yuji was the wolf, and Mahito was the prey.
That scene. That was in the anime.
Yeah,
that was in the anime. I'm not sure if it was in the manga. I think it was too.
Okay.
But it's kind of been foreshadowed that he would just, all right, y'all, I'm done with this. Like have that moment where he just like done. I'm finishing this for once and for all. That kind of has been foreshadowed, and what better way for him to beat this monster that's supposed to be coming? That's the accumulation of all the cursed energy out there. What better way for him to beat him than in the body of the strongest sorcerer they ever saw or faced? I just don't like it. I just don't like nothing that's coming out of my mouth for the last 5 minutes. I don't. I want Yuji to be in his own body. Pause. Was that a pause?
Yes. But
Okay,
like you said, like the wolves are like him becoming the beast. It's like, but how is he gonna channel that? Like what? Like
through Sukuna.
I mean, what's the if it's not through Sukuna, what kind of transformation is that then?
I mean, he low key been turning into a beast. We got to keep in
He
mind.
already got fins and scales, don't he? Then nigga turn to a catfish or something.
Basically, he learned blood manipulation, so now he has that added to his shit.
Brother.
He learned slice, that little slice technique.
He got his own version of Sukuna's cleave and dismantle, where it's like a copy and paste scissors. And he cuts off shit specifically. We haven't seen his domain.
Like Shang Tsung type shit.
Basically, he got some top tier. And just imagine when he does his domain expansion, if it's the shrine, plus you add in the blood manipulation, possibly even the sparks of black, and this nigga hitting you with fucking black flashes and shit like that since he's
Yeah.
blessed by the spark of black. And it goddamn, and then he pulls out the arrow like, nigga, you thought I was done? Now this is it. A black arrow at that, a Matarasu type arrow. Shoot that shit.
Materatsu.
He just might
Nigga,
not get to do it in his own body though.
Yeah.
probably not.
No, but that sucks. Like I don't want to see Sukuna win the day. I want to see Yuji win the day.
I still think that because since Yuji still has the blood, he doesn't necessarily have to have the body. He just has to have that innate understanding of curse tech. He has to have his awakening moment, just like Yuta, just like fucking
But then how
Gojo.
is Megami staying alive?
The awakening moment. I think that Yuta is gonna do his best. He's gonna bring Sukuna down another level, and then Toto and Yuji's gonna start fighting him again. Toto's gonna get fucked up, sent away somewhere. Yuji's
Dead.
gonna be on death's door. That's when that awakening comes out, and then boom, boom, skiddly doo. He get activated on niggas.
Sukuna gonna learn how to get past them claps, pause. But he gonna learn how to do that in this fight with you go to whatever
I
his
don't know.
name is.
He gonna be
Nah,
worried
he
about.
gonna learn how to get through them claps. And the minute that they resume that fight, that was Toji, Yuji, and Sukuna. The moment they resume that fight, Toji getting clapped up.
Toto.
Toto, yeah, not Toji. Toto, yeah, Toto getting
I hope not.
Toto. It's no, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. And then it's gonna finally be the final one-on-one. But the only thing is, you gotta remember, unless the author lied to us, he could have lied.
He could have.
We don't have to follow this as a rule. But for the time being, nothing has really gone away from making us think that it's true. So if what the author said is true, Megami can't die. He can't die, and somehow he gonna have to have a body to use, and somehow Sukuna, like you said, Rob, had to defeat his soul, which the only way that I think he could defeat his soul is from within. I don't think he could defeat his soul and keep Megami's body in play.
What if Yuji ate Nobara's eye and gained her curse technique?
That
Eye
ain't
was
happening.
disintegrated though. You mean the other one?
Nah, it came out. You remember in the anime after he smacked her ass and then that shit popped, the eye popped out.
Oh.
You can see it in the anime. That's why I was like, that was probably one of the most gruesomest things I've seen in quite some time in the anime. And
If she dead, I hope he did eat the eye. If she not dead, she need to hurry up and
do
be
so,
valuable. Cause it's needed. I really don't see. I think that Gege wrote himself into like this. Remind me, Derek. You would know what I'm talking about with this. This remind me kind of the um the last will of Charles Xavier in the comic books. This is what that remind me of when we Matthew. It was like you couldn't they wrote the character so overpowered that they had to just do like the corniest way to get the character out, like to finish the character off. Because you remember how that ended, right? With Matthew
Yeah.
Malloy. That was one of what I really hope I liked the character Matthew Malloy and I liked all of the stuff that happened. But the idea of you pulling who is that? Kitty Gray what's the one that can go travel between the past out of the Scott family?
Oh, the Scott family? Shit.
Yeah, it's the one that was in Days of Future Past.
You talking about Kitty? No, not Kitty Pryde. You talking about
Not Rachel Summers.
Was
bro?
it
You talking about?
Rachel?
Is it really the Summers family, the one that's going through?
I thought she was a part of the Summers family. She was like a distant relative. Maybe
Yeah,
she wasn't. Maybe
should be
she
Rachel.
wasn't.
Unless you're talking about Kitty Pryde.
Nah,
He's
it was.
on camera.
I can't remember who it was, but basically she had to go, like she and Charles Xavier together, like the spirit of Charles Xavier had to go into the past and prevent Matthew Malloy's parents from ever meeting so he would never exist. That was how they beat him in the end. And it was like that was so trash to
Yeah,
like,
that's
but they
that's
wrote
lazy.
themselves, to the point where that was the case, and that's what I'm starting to feel like is what's happening with Sakuna. Like it, bro, he done fought everybody. He fought curses that wanted to fight him from the past that was supposed to be super strong. He fought Gojo. He about to fight Gojo again. He fought Yuta. He about to fight Yuta again. He like every the only character he ain't faced that was supposed to be OP strong. Nope, because he fought Maki, and Maki was supposed to be even stronger. At least it was foreshadowed that she was even stronger than Toji. So if he were to fought Toji, he would have beat Toji for all we know from what they've shown. Like everyone, bro, Sukuna has fought everyone. Everyone. The only person he hasn't fought is the person whose body he in.
Technically, he did fight him.
He did fight Megami in
Megami?
First
like,
season.
season 1.
Yeah, you're right. Megami couldn't do nothing. I don't. Mega. It's nobody.
Sakuna said if Megami would have used Maharaga then and there, Sakuna probably would have lost.
If he had enough.
If he
Yeah, 'cause
had,
at that time he only
if
had
he
what,
had,
like 2 fingers, right?
he was about to, he was about to use it before he passed out, and then the nigga passed out. And then Sakuna right before, cause he took his heart out at that point in time. Yeah, he was like right before he gave his body back to Yuji. He was like, if he would have actually, or no, my bad. It was when he actually used Maharaga and Sakuna was fighting him, and he was like, if he would have used this back then, nigga, I would have been dead.
Maharaga gone. But yo, you know what you just made me think about though? Maybe Maharaga ain't gone. And let me explain why. Remember when when Megami lost his other spirit cursed beast, whatever it was, and then it came back as something else stronger?
He created a new one.
Yeah. Maybe he create a beast. Maybe he is the one that defeat Sukuna, and he create a beast stronger than Maharaga.
True.
Maybe.
That could work.
Maybe. But he gotta get his body back first. Like, he can't do none of this with nothing. Like, he can't do this from the essence of his soul.
Fuck the body. That nigga needs to get his juice back. That nigga is depressed. Toby Maguire, Spider-Man.
Bro, all
depressed.
your friends out there fight, and that don't even make sense. All your friends is out. Your sister dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The nigga that
But,
took
like,
over your body killed your sister. You not trying to fight for that
Fight
shit,
back, bro. Like, what? He not trying to fight back for that. He not trying to fight back for none of his friends that's come this whole journey with him. All them fighting for their lives and trying to save his.
Nigga,
He
his
finally
cousin.
talked to his boy, and his boy is like, yo, bruh, could really use you right now. And he just like, no, I'm depressed. It's like, I don't even think he was written well. To be honest with you, I don't even think he was written well. Because he never seemed like that outside of this. And I understand, yeah, he lived in the most part for his sister, but he also lived for Gojo. He also was supposed to be living for his friends. And all of that just went away because Sukuna killed his sister. And it's like, that's not the reaction I would think somebody whose sister got killed. That's how they responded. Nah. And nah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm like, however. I really don't. I'm hoping. Bro.
It's leaving a bad taste in your mouth, isn't it?
Like, no ending that I can think of is one that's, like, satisfying. None. Yuji. It's to Rob's point. It's gotta be Yuji. That's the only way it's satisfying. But I don't. Yuji need a power up. We was talking about this in our intermission a little too. Yuji need a power up. He need a straight up power up, bro. He doesn't.
Why?
Where he is at now just won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Nothing. Rob, you telling me everything we seen, even with the black flashes, like if he just continued with the black flashes at the point that we at, you think it would be enough to take Sukuna down?
Nah, it'd have to be more than that.
He gotta have a level up.
We got
He,
to. Mandatory now.
oh,
Yuji technically, I mean, Yuta technically got a level up.
yeah.
You got a hell of a level up. Now this nigga dropping off Infinity Voids and shit like that. So
And he learned Kenjaku's move. That's a level up in and of itself. Like even if we probably never see it utilized again, that's a skill to have.
man, it's just a whole lot.
I don't
I
know.
don't know where it's gonna go, but I really like it because it's so many ways that they could go. I feel like it's more ways that they could go where it actually works in comparison to the ways that they try to use and it doesn't work and pisses everybody off. I feel like they have a lot more viable means to get out of this. Unlike my hero right now is how we speak because we already seen the end. So now we like my nigga. How we supposed to get
Yeah.
to the end? Again, how is this nigga on the fucking rooftop with his superhero suit on with no superpower?
Something must happen. Something must happen, or the writer just forgot, and that's terrible writing.
But I think I'm not even gonna lie off that end. My nose is fucked up.
Yo, go
Allergies
get some
fucked
Zyza.
up. Everybody
I was
telling
trying
me
to tell you
get
that
those.
earlier. Go get
Get some
Zyza.
eucalyptus oil in a hot. Get some eucalyptus oil in a towel, and then just like steam yourself in the shower, bro. I did that shit in the
You're
gym
not
the other day.
lying.
That eucalyptus shit gonna clear your nose up.
Really?
Just go get the straight up vine. That's what my mama do when I'm
It's
sick.
like
She get the
putting Vicks,
vine.
a whole joint of Vicks in your nose.
Do the
You hit that in the
eucalyptus candles
shower?
work too?
You said what?
Do the eucalyptus candles work too?
That's a good
No,
question.
nigga. Candles be too sweet.
Okay.
Yo, but the thing is, eucalyptus so strong. You could just go get a little piece of it and put it in the shower, and off the steam from the shower, it's going like the whole bathroom will smell like eucalyptus.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's real strong. Eucalyptus is real strong.
Yo, just go eat some flaming hot Cheetos. Wait, your sinuses will open up quick. Open up quick.
Not lying, I do
Absolutely,
do
Or
that. I eat spicy stuff.
or put wasabi up your nose. Clear
It's
it
good,
right
Cole
up.
Red.
Cold red.
What's good, Cole Red?
Appreciate you for
Long
tapping
time
in.
no speak, my guy.
I low-key was about to close it out unless y'all wanted to go over Boruto. I did have one more topic on the notes, but I think I was gonna say that. And then we had the Kaiju number 8. Unless we want to go over Kaiju number 8 real quick.
I'm a little bit
Is
behind on
everybody
Kaiju
caught
number
up?
8.
All right, so y'all want to wait till next week?
Yeah, let me
how
catch
y'all
up
been?
on that. I watched the first episode. Shit is fire. So I gotta catch up on the other episodes.
Yeah, Cole Red,
Yeah, we were out.
we've been good, bro. Just last week we had our intermission episode, but our main flow episodes we took a week off. So just bouncing around, busy, life be lifing, but yeah, we back at it again. Trying to
Yes,
stay more
sir.
consistent.
Boruto is
You've been
fire.
reading. You've been reading the.
No, hold
manga?
up,
Boruto's
hold up,
fire.
hold up. Old Boruto, trash. Blue Vortex Boruto, fire.
Both of them
Yeah.
fire.
Ah,
The
Both of
manga.
'em.
The manga is fire for. The manga is fire.
Cole,
The anime
Cole Red,
is.
if you like Naruto, read Boruto TBV, Two Blue Vortex. Read it. Oh, there's a yeah. That's the time
Yeah.
skip. That's the time skip.
yeah, it's
Nothing
like
but
3 years
hands.
later.
Nothing but hands throughout the whole. That nigga Boruto is like the second coming to Minato. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I wouldn't say
And
all that.
I know me. Yes.
I wouldn't say all that.
He's using.
I
Alright.
wouldn't say all that.
It's the second coming to Minato.
Leave Minato name out your mouth and stop mixing it with Boruto.
He's better than Minato at this point in time.
I don't want to hear that blasphemous nonsense.
He's better than
Correct.
Minato.
Corez said, "I think Boruto was some Nick Jr. ass shit." It's the anime. The anime was not. It was.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's
Especially
bad.
with the filler. Especially with the filler. But
Yeah.
if you read the manga, you're gonna get a whole lot more. Especially Kishimoto, I think, did closer to when Kawaki entered
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when he took the reins back. Is it animated yet, or still got to
Not
read it?
You
yet.
gotta
Record it
read.
though?
You gotta read
No
before I
clue
take
Okay.
when the
something to
anime
note.
is coming back either. I
If
think
if you want
so.
if you want to watch it animated, I'm not gonna lie. If you watch just the main content, I think that you would be, especially towards the ending where it ended at. I think it's a
Yeah,
little
but
bit
you
more
gotta
mature than what
sit.
they're accustomed to. Yeah, I mean, but that's the same thing with like Bleach and everything like that. It's not like niggas ain't new to this. Nigga, Bleach had hella
Yeah,
filler that
but
I
Bleach,
passed
you
on.
just know it's that arc. It's that one arc you get into where he don't got his soul. You
Niggas
gotta
be
like,
pumping. Wait, hey, yo.
No Diddy.
Niggas be pumping his nuts. All right, Code
Hey,
Red.
hey, yo, you need to
I feel
watch
like you
Yujo
gotta
said.
read it with the full context. You
I
can't
know.
just say the last
I,
three
I, I,
words.
I. You read it.
Right.
You read it. You read it. Read it out loud.
He
Let's
said,
listen.
"Ah, boo, I don't got time for that reading shit, niggas." So you gotta say all of it. You gotta say all of it. If you
Yeah,
just say
Rob.
niggas be pumping, then yes, it sound flagrant.
I don't
But if
got
you say
time
the
for that
full
reading
sentence,
shit. Niggas be pumping. LMAO. That shit still don't sound. That's still an AO, my nigga. This nigga T got the smile on his face. Yeah, that's still an AO. Fuck you talking about? What? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Nigga
we.
try to do me dirty on day 2 of Pride Month. That's crazy. Happy Pride too for all the LGBTQIA plus folks out there and everything. He, she's, and theys. The
yo,
dudes and the
Colruyt is
dudettes.
hilarious.
Happy Pride to y'all. But yeah, we should be back in this thing on our regularly scheduled programming every Sunday.
Yeah.
Road to 30 as of right now. We have 25 right now, episode 25. So tap in with
Mhm.
us on YouTube. I didn't know if y'all want to go. Y'all want to hold off for Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, we can hold off.
Yeah, we'll hold off. Wait till everybody watch it.
All right, so I think we gonna sign off for today. This was a short episode, but appreciate y'all for stopping in. Code Red, as
Thank you,
usual,
Colruyt.
appreciate you, Big Dog, for stopping in as always. Catch us twitch.tv/smooth entertainment, SMOOV entertainment, every Sunday between the times of 6 and 8 p.m. Part-time streamers, that's crazy. No, we in this shit. We really do be streaming. We did have a second joint. It was on my Twitch channel last week. It was at twitch.tv/Legend of Sage, where we did an intermission. We went over the recent Boruto chapter and the JJK chapter. Me and Niall went over our thoughts. So if you're
Mhm.
interested in watching that from last week, since we didn't do a full episode, that is up on our YouTube, youtube.com/. Squad Nero podcast, if I'm not mistaken, or
Oh,
just type
Squad
in
Nero
Squad Nero
seven one
podcast.
six.
Squad Nero 716. One of the two. Just type in Squad Nero podcast on the search, and we should pop up. Hopefully, you'll be able to check out that joint. Post it in the chat. I ain't gonna remember all them letters you just said. I got you. Hold on. But yes, and then you could check out Niles, all his stuff. Croco's Corner,
Yeah,
podcast platforms. Oh my
we're
bad. Go
gonna be
ahead.
pushing some stuff out soon. Very, very soon. We are like extremely close now. I got a lot of the recordings done, so should be some fun stuff up there soon. Hold on, squad. Yo, is the ad included?
I think it's an at. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Because if not, I've been redirecting people to the wrong place. But it is included, so we're all good.
Oh, you already linked them in?
I send it now. I got it pulled up. Hold
Yeah,
on.
just put in the chat on Twitch.
Yep, got you. Already on Twitch too, so I got you. Boom.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir. So, people's out there, we got Chef D as well as always, and then we got T Smooth in this thing. We are a little bit closer to goddamn DreamCon.
DreamCon.
A little bit
Drink.
closer to DreamCon. We gonna tap in. We gonna lock in. We got some good content waiting for y'all there. Um,
Make sure
we
to
just
check the
excited. I'm not gonna
Instagram
lie.
while we're out there. Check the Instagram. We will be
Yeah.
posting
Yeah, follow us on the
posting
IG as well.
everything.
Squad Nero. Yeah,
And
that'll give
again,
you an update.
if you see us out there do not be afraid to come up, say what's good. We will be coming around asking some people for interview questions, everything like that. See if y'all camera friendly, all that jazz. Don't be afraid if you got some questions, or even if you just want to rock out, work with us, anything like that. Just let us know. But appreciate y'all again. Episode 25 in the bag. Appreciate my lovely host as well. As always, my brethren. I think we did a good job today.
Who is
Yeah,
the lovely host?
my
What?
bad. My lovely co-host. There you go. I
What?
apologize. That's what I meant to say.
I
What are
thought he
you
was
talking
sending a
about?
shot at T. I thought it was at T.
I'm about to say, like, what do you mean? You know I don't like you.
Fuck you too, then, nigga. Hell,
Yo, why you gotta be like that?
what you talking about? Oh, that is most definitely not us,
That's what I
Cole.
was thinking, Cole Red. No,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I was
actually
thinking.
on
I'm like,
Cole
wait,
Red's side.
what?
That's what I thought, and I thought he was sending a shot at T and just saying sarcastically lovely. I mean, is lovely a pause? Is lovely a
I don't
pause?
think it's a pause.
Hold on, let's back up though. Is lovely?
I wouldn't say it was a pause. Niggas were just saying, like, usually people be saying that shit, but Rob Loki out of it.
I am.
Yeah. You
I
put the
am.
emphasis.
Rock.
Yeah. I don't even know what that mean.
Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. Biv ass sentence is crazy. All right,
That is funny.
y'all got any final things before y'all keep roasting
No,
me?
Cole Red, thank you again for joining us. Um,
As always.
always appreciate you, always do.
Yes,
And thank you for the
sir.
laughter and jokes as well, sir.
We'll have
Yes,
T
sir.
send you specific notifications. Matter of fact, hit that noti bell on Smooth Entertainment so that you know next time, when we go live, just saying. And hit that noti bell on the
or
YouTube
or
too.
or just follow us. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yeah. I am he alright.
Not now. If he follows the Instagram, we're trying to stay live, like how you put we were going live on our
Oh
story.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
Follow
saying.
Instagram too.
Yeah.
Follow all of
follow
them.
the
Squad Nero
IG, like,
podcast on IG.
And then you gonna be tapped in with us. Hit that little noti bell and everything like that. So you tapped in. We gonna have some posts. Post the link in the chat because I couldn't find it. For the
Yeah, I
Instagram.
got you. Let me get that now.
Oh, I got it right now.
You already got it?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
There we go.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel more comfortable asking random people stupid questions since being at the Comic Palooza, the couple interviews I did.
Yeah, you got a little like preview of what's to come.
Yeah, now
So,
I'm not
yeah.
scared, so I'm good. I don't like talking to random people, but I'm about to make it happen.
I don't either, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Hey, the just best thing about it, just take a picture. Like if you see a dope cosplay, just think of a stupid question from that anime and
Go
ask
find all
them.
them
And listen.
Nezuko's.
Oh my goodness, bruh, call the police on this man, son.
Yeah.
Go
Yo.
find all them Nezuko's.
Bruh.
I'm gonna be like, big
Bruh.
brother here.
Oh my goodness, this man really trying to live the anime life. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I'm weak. I just peeped something on the
Need
YouTube real
some?
quick before we go out. Y'all
See, that's
niggas,
just for you.
y'all niggas gonna stop watching this shit. Y'all gonna stop watching. I'm talking to you, nigga. You know exactly who I'm talking to. Y'all gonna stop watching this shit, not liking this shit on YouTube. I see all these views and y'all not liking
Oh,
not a nan
I
thing.
thought he was
Goddammit.
talking to us.
Not
Yeah,
a
for a
nan
second, I'm
thing.
like, wait,
Like
hold up.
Yeah, he pointing at us. I'm like, what I ain't watch?
It's like, we ain't we talking about. Wait, what? Before he started going into the whole spiel, I'm like, wait, what did me and Niall do? Man,
Yeah, I'm
Nah.
like, dang.
I peeped that earlier in the week, and I'm sitting there like, nah, that's what the fuck.
No, just yeah, we gotta encourage y'all. Please do like and
Please.
watch,
Like and subscribe. Smack
Yeah,
it.
like please do all of those things that the YouTubes and the Twitches ask of us to do.
What the hell was that?
TNT Jern, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Round of
There we
applause.
go.
Appreciate the follow. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, I think we go. I gotta eat something. My nose is fucked up.
Yeah, you need to go get medicine and eucalyptus.
Yeah,
Yep. All right. Thank you guys.
but I though appreciate y'all again.
All right, y'all boys.
All right,
Deuce, deuce.
deuces.